It's Friday! I took a half day today because we're driving to Pittsburgh for a wedding. You remember that wedding shower I went to a couple weeks ago? For this wedding. Honestly, one of the only friends that I've really kept from college is getting married this weekend in Pittsburgh. And so heading down tonight, the rehearsal dinner is tonight and they opened it to everyone out of town. So going there tonight, wedding tomorrow, and weirdly enough, I have like 3 or 4 sets of friends in Pittsburgh, so we're also just gonna make it like a see all the friends and also go to this wedding. We're double dipping a little bit. Speaking of double dipping, didn't even get an Airbnb or a hotel or anything because some of the friends in Pittsburgh we're not gonna be able to see them because they're actually out of town, but they're not in their house and they offered their house. So kind of house swapping, kind of not, because they're not staying like in my house, but just staying in their house while they're gone. And they opened their house and it was just so sweet. So kind of get to see those friends, but not really, just get to stay in their house. Welcome back to another vlog. We're here at the rehearsal dinner after being in the car for 6 hours, and I'm debating on what to wear. So I'm watching people get out of their cars so I can see what they're wearing. One is an orange jumpsuit or this cute green dress. That's like it almost looks like a blazer.
Right with it every day, so I'm so excited and so glad that everyone could make it out. So with that being said, just thank you to everyone, and again thank you especially to both of our parents for everything that's came into this weekend, and appreciate all of the extra work that went in to make sure that the wedding was possible in the location that we were.
Oh, that's got the wrong one.
It's Saturday, it's a wedding day. Spent the morning getting brunch with other friends that are here, and the friends that offered up their house are actually an hour away from where the wedding is. So stayed here last night, but then just decided to get a hotel for tonight because the last thing that I want to do after a wedding and dancing and probably drinking is drive an hour to go to bed. So ended up just getting a hotel that's like down the street from the wedding because the bride and groom also hired like a shuttle service. So there is a shuttle just going back and forth from the venue to that hotel all night long. So no worrying about driving. It's like, she said it's like 5 minutes down the road from the venue or something like that. So grateful for the friends who offered up their house. So one night free, one night at a hotel, and then brunch with friends this morning, planning with my other friends. Actually, one of my college teammates is also here, and next week I'm going to Vegas, and she is also coming to Vegas because one of our other college teammates lives in Vegas. So I'll actually see her 2 weekends in a row. And so getting brunch with her and her boyfriend tomorrow morning, planning where we're gonna go for that. But now gotta go to Target to get a card for the wedding because I just got them cash for a gift, and you can do whatever you want. I'm heavily debating on if I just want to do a slick back, a better slick back, either high bun or a low bun to make it like a little cuter, because I have a strapless maxi dress. It's so, so cute. Or if I want to wash my hair and curl it, which is like the unending women's debate, right? Like I could just not wash my hair and we could do a low bun and that would be cute. Or I could wash my hair and curl it. I'm using the Luminous Silk Foundation and I'm gonna mix 4.5 and 8. I wore just 8 by itself for the rehearsal dinner, welcome dinner last night, and I think it was just a tad too tan for me. This is the Stay Naked concealer from Urban Decay. The wedding is outside on a golf course because the groom's family owns the golf course, so I'm trying to less is more because I'm probably gonna sweat. I was a tri-delt at the University of Kentucky, and I actually rushed as a sophomore because I was a transfer, so I did it because I needed a way to make friends, but I didn't really love my time in my sorority, so she is like one of the only friends I've kept from it, and it is just a memory that I have. This is the Fenty bronzing, the Fenty matchstick in shade 10. I saw a girl who does her makeup so pretty say that to put it on the back of your hand. But the bride is from Kentucky, and she met the groom senior year spring break on a booze cruise in Cancun. His friends were on the same cruise as her, same booze cruise as her, and then they liked each other and exchanged numbers, and then I didn't go on that spring break because like I said, I was a year older than them, so I think I was looking at apartments in South Carolina because I moved to South Carolina after college to go to med school, and so I think I used spring break to look for apartments. But I remember her coming home telling me about him, and then like 2 weeks later or something, she was like, he's coming to visit, and he came to UK and stayed with her, and I met him, and that was 6 years ago. And he's from Pittsburgh, and so they did long distance for a really long time. She's a PA, she went to PA school. Where did she? I think she went down in Tennessee actually. And then after she graduated PA school, she moved up here because this is where he was, and they made it work. I love the Rare Beauty blushes. This is shade Encourage, and then this is shade Happy. I'm just gonna mix some. So she moved here because since his family owns this golf course, he is eventually going to take it from his dad and run the golf course. So he works there, and then she got a PA job here. And they live like a couple houses down from the golf course, like they're very close, and then the wedding is on the golf course. And last night the welcome dinner was at a winery that was like down the road from the golf course. It's all so beautiful. It's in like rolling hills. Just a great view. This is the first ever eyeshadow palette I ever bought with like big girl money when I like thought I could do makeup, and I still have it, and it is really the only thing I use. And this is the Fenty bronzer. All Fenty makeup is acne safe, so if that is something you have to worry about, Rihanna's got your back. Benefit brow pencil, the only thing I use on my brows. That's not true, other than the e.l.f. brow gel, but to color them in. This one, and I think it's in deep brown. And I just got this House Labs highlighter. Look how beautiful that is. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna put on my eyelash extensions because I will be crying tonight, and mascara will do me no favors. Okay, and these are the Volume Luxe Wispy Shorties. I'm usually just a wispy shorty gal, but I ran out of them, so we're going with these. Wow, those are just a lot bigger than I'm used to. Gotta get it dressed. My chest is peeling. I can attempt to finish my hair in the car.
I know you can. How's it going? I didn't want to help. Stop that.